Hey Seeker, welcome back to the Existential Shift for your Scorpio reading. Scorpio. This is the Steampunk Tarot. Let's just get to it. Scorpio, July, eclipse season. Who comes from beneath the sea? Scorpios. And then they crawl a little bit on the sand, and then suddenly they grow wings and they fly, and you're like, the fuck just happened? Who are you? What happened? You just crawled from under the sea, now you're flying. What happened? Ascension. I mean, it's what you came here to do, Scorpio. And quite an alchemical trial by fire kind of thing. See, when water meets fire, they steam into air. It's just your nature. It's inevitable. You might as well do it now in the eclipse season. Energies are supportive. Will it feel fun? I don't know. That depends on your perspective. Don't you just love it when people tell you that? It's just a matter of perspective. Yes, that's true when you're super somehow either full in or super detached from your 3D experience. But if you actually somewhat feel the existence that you live in, hence reality as we know it, sometimes it burns. Sometimes it feels like you're drowning. But we're okay with that. We're actually okay with that because now, unlike in the past, every time we burn, every time we drown, first card out, King of Wands, we understand that drowning isn't drowning, it's flying, because beneath the sea is the heavens. It's a notion from the Tree of Life in Kabbalah. You know, cycles and stuff. The crown chakra is the root chakra and so on. King of Wands. I need to see more, please. Excuse the noises outside. It will be completely quiet for hours until I will press play, and then the entire world will come out and play. And it's exactly like when we are doing something really good and benefic, and we're ascending ourselves and we're making stronger decisions, our own shadow self will manifest trials, tests. Are you really? Are you really above that? Can you truly? Your higher self wants to know if your 3D self fully agrees and aligns. Because it won't give you the wings until you are. So when that happens, when the entire world comes out and play, when I press play, I'm like, I know why it's here. I don't get bothered by it. I don't complain. I definitely don't press pause. I keep doing the thing that I know is the right thing to do. No matter how much things are being thrown at me. Three of Pentacles. Keep working, keep leading, keep doing what you're doing. Focus on those who cooperate. Focus on the energies that align. Completely dismiss anything that is thrown at you to seemingly throw you off course. No, it's not a sign that you need to stop because maybe you're doing something wrong. It's a test. Not by an entity that sits up there that wants to punish you or reward you. by your own higher self. Are we ready for the wings? There's something that you want to do, but you're super scared and you let all kinds of mini negative signs or, you know, curveballs to hold you back and stop you and make you stagnant and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Don't. Keep going. Catch the curveballs. Say hello, you. I know who sent you. Tell them we're ready and keep going. This is a meaningful time. And I'm getting for you more so for some reason. You're working on something good, Scorpio. Yeah, confirmation, hello. 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. Let's get out first. Some of you are opening up a place or thinking of opening up a place, a business, it could be a restaurant, a bar, not necessarily, it could be anything. And it's a dream come true kind of thing. It's a thing that you want to do, 5 of Wands. And there are people around you who are cooperative and have the whole teamwork kind of thing. And there are those who don't. Brush off those who don't. Seek balance in your affairs at all costs. Be very discerning with the energies and the people that you are allowing around whatever it is that you're doing. 4 of Wands. From the 5 of Wands, I say what you need to do, and we go to the 4 of Wands, which is a successful endeavor, as opposed to conflict and strife. That's how you'll do it. Very particular. Ace of Cups in the reverse, right on top of the Knight of Cups. So, some of you are either at a place where you're refusing a love offer, or you are delaying giving a love offer that you want to give. I don't know which one's yours. But every time I get the 9 of Cups and then the Ace of Cups, I know a 10 of Cups is hiding in the story. But it requires a Knight of Cups energy, aka an action, an expression. Page of Wands, the High Priestess. You can't play fetch with a tiger. It will eat the stick if not you. It's just not something that you do. Trying to play fetch with a tiger. Immature young energy, trying to mess around with High Priestess energy, a tiger. It's like when a 20-year-old that hasn't gone through too much in his lifetime, probably had everything given to them by their parents, and very used to having 17-year-olds walk around them. No shade, no shame for the age or for whatever. It's just the whatever. Approaches a woman in her 30s that is successful and beautiful and gorgeous and has a lot of suitors and is like, "Yeah, how you doing? Want to come over to my crib?" And she's like, "Dear child, you do not play fetch with a tiger. You either grow into lion and approach properly, or you go hide. Hide." Just saying. I'm going to call this "You do not play fetch with a tiger." Oh, say hello to Audrey. Audrey Hepburn. She's back home. A friend of mine took care of her for a while I was traveling, and I brought her back. She was born May 2nd. I was born May 3rd. Coincidence? I think not. Sorry, I had to. Oh, okay. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Feisty, are we? So we're going from the 5 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, up to 7 of Wands. It's right after the Page of Wands. So, the Empress. Okay, that goes vice versa. Don't play fetch with a tiger. So, when there are two energies who are, obviously it's just a different place in their life. One is more experimenting and the other is more goddessy. There's no point in trying to like prove a point. If you're the younger energy, it doesn't have to be an age thing, by the way, at all. I know teenagers who are extremely mature and wise, and I know people in their, 60s, 70s are extremely immature and unwise. It's mindset. The young energy should go on growing, but not nitpick and buzz in the ears of the more mature energy. And the more mature energy should not be in the same room for something that buzzes in their ear. Now, this is not to say separation between this type of energy and this type of energy. No. I really love the ideas of mentorships, muses, things to aspire to and to learn from. And yourself, if you come to a point where you are knowledgeable or wise and whatever, then, now give back and teach and help and support and encourage. But it needs to be a benefic energy that, that is harmonious to one another. Like, young energy isn't just the apprentice or the seeker. That's actually a very beautiful energy. It could also be just spiteful, wanting to prove that I can be just like that. Is there someone in your life that really is trying to prove that they can be just like you when they're not even close, and the way they go about it not only isn't getting them there, but actually further away? If you only played video games of martial art and you're the master of a video game of a martial art, don't get in the ring with a black belt, with a real black belt. Thinking, oh, I'm the master of a video game, therefore I can probably... No. Someone, I feel like, really needs to be put in their place. Scorpio, it's like you're agitated by someone who's like buzzing in your ear. And it's just so not a place that you're like, even, you don't have time for this. You don't have energy for this. You're working on something. You're developing something. And maybe you're thinking to yourself, is that a sign that is that the universe trying to tell me that I'm doing something wrong? No, that's you testing yourself. That's you needing to show that you know that this thing isn't a part of your energy anymore, isn't you anymore. And you ought to put it in their place, in its place. And that active knowing and doing of, I know my worth, I know this is not resonating with me anymore, it's not my frequency anymore. And final confirmation for your own higher self is if you do something about it and just strike it out. Third strike out, not the first. Friends that are trying to bring you back down. Family members who are used to disrespecting you, so they constantly nitpick at you, like even though you're at a very specific stage in your life, they still try to treat you like in this stage of your life. Anyone. Friendships, family, acquaintances, co-workers. If someone in your life, okay, is bug-like, and they try to treat you like a bug, either squash them, sorry, not literal, or get out of the room. For this coming month, your decisions, your actions will show to energy, to universe, to your higher self, how it is that you see yourself truly and how far you've actually come. Or not. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Sneak out of the room or close the door on someone in the room that is just not willing to woman up, man up, own up, whatnot, up. Give them the conversation. The Sun, confirmation high. Yeah. It's like I'm getting an energy that is the sun, very much like the sun, like shining bright, really aware, really majestic in a way. It has a lot of warmth and positivity to give and to spread, but it's constantly allowing its environment to put it in like a Seven of Swords kind of vibe. Like they need to hide their own light in a way, or they need to modest themselves down, or not be as, why are you acting so smart? Why are you acting so strong? Why are you acting so talented? Because you are smart, and you are strong, and you are talented. And if it makes someone feel threatened or little, it's their issue. They can choose to be inspired. They can choose to be happy for you. But instead of trying to rise to the occasion, they may try to belittle you. Don't play to that. No. You want to take a look? Aside that, there might be a pregnancy. And okay, so this is a side narrative. A pregnancy for someone that will be going super fast from on her own Amazon-like type of individual to Empress-like. And other than the obvious, well, duh, she's going from, you know, not being a mother to being a mother, so that's inevitable. Yes, but I'm talking like something about the 3D reality. Like from taking care of herself all the time and being on her own and having things be somewhat of a struggle to a very abundant life. And that's a good thing. That's a great thing, actually. Because that 3D life will match more the frequency of her spirit. It's like her 3D, whatchamacallit? Her 3D reality, sorry. This could literally be what I'm talking about, like a battle between energies, like realities. Like, okay, there's the energy of your spirit versus the mechanism of your reality that are not aligned. Like your reality is way smaller than your spirit. So there is the possibility that now that all this conversation wasn't even you versus another person, but it was your spirit versus the reality that is constantly like holding you down, holding you back from truly glowing and shining because you're constantly in the 3D battle or something like that. And if not pregnancy, then could very much so be a love. But it could be anything. That brings your reality to the same level of your spirit. And that's great, Scorp. It's really great. If this is not you, it might be someone that you're dealing with. Also, this is for Scorpio different placements, not just Sun, or intuitively guided. So take it or leave it, okay? All right, I'm going to continue this in the extended, and once I do the tarot aspect of the reading, I will then also do an oracle, the Gypsy Oracle messages and runes. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to do this right now. Link to that below. Below in the information box, you'll find tons of links. The way to book a private reading with me, Tarot Masterclass, 2019 Ministers of Magic, which is the yearly extended. And if you want to join me on Instagram, The Existential Shift. Thank you for all my subscribers, my seekers who have been loyal to me for such a long time. I appreciate you deeply, and welcome to all the newbies. If you haven't joined, please feel free to press the subscribe button and the bell button right next to it to actually get a notification of when your video is up. And that's it for now. I will see you in a second, and if not, I'll see you in August. Love my Scorpios. Okay. Hey Seeker, I'm so excited to announce this. If you don't care, don't want to know, feel free to skip this and just go straight to your reading. All good. Love you anyway. I just completed Tarot Masterclass after 14 months of this amazing, intense shamanic journey of me going through the condensed energies of each of the cards and creating a somewhat of an Akashic Records, a library of the tarot. Each tarot card receives its own video that is very comprehensive, that includes all the standard interpretations that we know from different points of view throughout history, but of course, to add to those, my summing of them and my extra oomph and, you know, me doing what I do. So I teach the path of tarot in Tarot Masterclass Bunkai. Bunkai means hidden applications, the secrets of the knowledge, the things that are normally hidden from us throughout time, because, you know, knowledge is power, and power brings with great responsibility. So it's all on Vimeo. It's an extensive library. You can either purchase the classes separately if you're not interested in becoming a Tarocchi or learn the path of tarot or go through the shamanic journey with me, or live the life path of, you know, Torah of the tarot. All good. You can just be curious about several cards, and you can pick and choose the ones that you want to know about. So you can either pick and choose a few, or you can take all of them. For those of you who really want to go through the journey, you know, choose the pill of knowledge and have all the classes, I made a buy all option that makes it more affordable. So don't skip that in case you're planning on having them all, because it will be easier in your pocket. With that said, it's probably one, as far as I'm aware of, one of the most comprehensive, intense online classes, webinars, however you want to call it, when it comes to tarot. And it is forever. You will be able to download it to your PC or to a hard drive and come back to it 20 years from now. But it will feel as if we are one-on-one in my living room and me teaching you about each of the cards and how to connect the dots. If you don't want to download it, it's also fine. You can just stream it through Vimeo and have it, you know, saved online. All good. So yeah, Seeker, I made this for us. I put my blood, sweat, and tears and joy and heart and light and shadow work and light work into it. 14 years of immense studies and of work with the tarot are put into it. I shot this class throughout 6 different homes. I did a cross-country trip. So you have videos that are shot in so many different places and circumstances, and in my own, you know, varied human condition. It is fantastic, and I'm so excited that I've reached this peak. I just finished shooting the epilogue. Yeah. So, okay, now to your reading. Link to all that is below in the description box. I love you.